Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rona Nation BJJ. Hit us up, RonaNationBJJ.com. You can hit us Instagram, here at YouTube, the whole thing. Go ahead, subscribe, like, comments in the box, whatever works for you guys. I'm back with you today, and we're gonna go ahead and do 5 ways to calm the old white belt fury. All strength, no technique. We've all done it, we're all guilty of it. But if you're brand new to this sport and you're getting on the mats, here's 5 tips that hopefully can help you out. Number 1, mindfulness. You're gonna be put in uncomfortable positions. And typically when you start, you're not gonna have the best cardio. So as you're kind of getting exhausted, it's easy to kind of get a little panicky, get a little freaked out. So that's where the mindfulness comes into. It's tough, but you kind of got to relax into the position, slow down and breathe, and remember that you're going to be okay. And worst case scenario, you can always tap and the person's going to stop. And over time, you're just going to get more comfortable with that. But one thing I like to do is breathe, think about some of the positions I may be put in, and think about how I'm going to react to that. Not even trying to find a way out of it, just saying, okay, I'm going to let this happen and I'm going to be here and become okay with it. Number 2, train with a mission. A lot of white belts come in, it's so new, so fresh, they really don't know what to do. So this kind of may be a challenge to some of the upper belts is ask them, hey, is there something you're working on? If they say no, just start in the training position that you guys worked on that day and give them a little bit of resistance and some repetition in that. Mindful too is, as being a brand new white belt, letting people know, hey, I'm new to this. I don't really know what to do. So as I make these mistakes, let me know, help me, and correct me. Number 3, don't fight every position to the absolute bitter end. Save a little bit for the gas tank, and then look at it from this. You can work on a good escape from there. Oftentimes, I see that, oh, I'm gonna get passed, and I know deep down that really this person's gonna pass me. Instead of fighting that pass every little ounce I have, just let that pass happen and get to the next position. And I think that that's something that kind of helps reserve a little bit of energy, put some energy back in the tank. The more oxygen you have flowing to your brain, the better decisions you're gonna make. Number 4, in the beginning, you should be tapping early and tapping often. And I think that that's a good philosophy to have all the time. But we all know as we kind of start progressing, we get a little bit more comfortable being in certain positions. And we understand that it actually helps us out to try to utilize a certain escape to get out of maybe an arm bar, or maybe try to get out of a mount position. And so maybe not giving up so easily now that you've gotten more comfortable with being uncomfortable. All right, number 5, and remember, like I said in the beginning, this thing's a marathon, it's not a sprint. I mean, okay, if you're BJ Penn, you get your black belt in like, 3 years, you're a phenom. Majority of us, that's just not gonna happen. This is honestly gonna be a marathon. And it really turns into a lifestyle. And I think you have to be prepared for that and understand that not every match is for ADCC. That at the core of this, it's really about skill acquisition. John Danaher, he's had many athletes that have been fantastic at what they do. And even he says, work on skill acquisition. Like Andrew Stoddard says, slow down, calm down, don't worry, don't hurry, trust the process. Jiu-jitsu is a process. At the bare minimum, it's gonna take you 10 years to get your black belt. So sit back and just enjoy this journey because it's a lifestyle, it's a community, it's a family. And that's where I want this to go. So go ahead, subscribe, hit the like button, put something in the comments. Love to hear from you guys. You're the community out there and I can't do this without you guys. So with that being said, I'm signing off. Next one's gonna be, holy smokes, he's down. It was for the video. I'm not paying you in Taco Bell. Get back here. I'm paying you good money to work on this set.